Welcome to the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. It's a special day today. If you saw the videos of mine from early morning, you know that it's the feast of the cross, in a way, salvation. If you've been with me, you know that you actually saw the ceremony of today, the Catholic ceremony of the day at the crucifixion place, the triumph of the cross, and you saw even a little bit of the relic. And Lisa and my dear and her dear husband Paul Carter, you already knows that I blessed your candles at or next to the relic of the cross itself, but it was part with a public lighting candles, and he asked for a private one. The difference between private and public is, in a way, it's huge, but public, it's with so many other people, and then for that you have to go into my buy me coffee link and support me. Open your heart. It doesn't matter if it's going to be a little bit or a lot. If you want a private one, then go to the extras, and this is something different. You will have your own private video, and I will upload it to YouTube. Then there are two possibilities for lighting your candles by your own request. But this time we are talking about Lisa M. Carter and her husband Paul S. Carter. Still, for the one who are not watching the video, it's a regular video. And then, yes, you can actually bless Lisa and Paul. Then let's enter to the church. Although we already did everything, this is a private video. Then they would have double ceremonies today. Now, let's enter. The facade of the church is from the end of the 11th century, beginning of 12th century, Crusader time. And we're going to climb up to the Golgotha, to the place that Jesus was crucified, and we will bless the candles at a few places there, and then we will continue to the place that they purified the body of Jesus after the crucifixion, before the tomb. And the candles, you already know, already been in the tomb. Like an hour ago, just before the ceremony. That time, that's why I'm actually reaching here early morning, the church was empty. Right now the church is crowded. Look what's happening here now. Oh gosh. Then, thanks God that I'm blessed there. And let me just try to enter as much as I can. Just a moment, I'm going there. Don't worry, I'm not going to there.
You're just taking a photo?
Yes,
okay.
Thank you. Let me just take a bless it. Thank you very much. Then here they nailed Jesus into the cross. And although I already did it for you, I'm going to do it again. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And the crucifixion place, the place where Jesus was crucified, is in front of you. Let me see if I will be able to bless it again on top of the Calvary. So let me just put it there. Done. I did it. And it's so difficult now. That's the reason that 7 a.m. or 6 a.m. No, it's early. I don't want to wait that early. This is the best time to visit that beautiful church, then in that case, he was crucified here. That part belongs to the Catholic, and that area belongs to the Greek Orthodox. In the Catholic area, you could see where they nailed him to the cross. And another thing that I really couldn't reach this time, but I did it earlier. See the statue of Mary? This is the Pietà. Mary holding the dead body of the son. In that case, it's quite an important place to visit. And they did it early morning, Lisa. Paul, listen carefully. Now, I know what is a wife, and I know that you're married for 25 years now. She wants you to do something, and it's between you and God and Lisa. If you don't mind, make your wife happier. Very simple. Remember that women in Christianity were the most important figures. They actually did so many things. For example, let's take that. So, that place when they anointed the body of Jesus. Then, how many women do you see here? Excuse me. Many. Where are all the disciples? No one is here except of the beloved one, John. And then in that case, Paul, if she wants you, and you don't mind, do that. I know that he had a wonderful Catholic wedding 2 years ago. Then I show you where they purify the body of Jesus. In that case, this is the site, and I'm going to bless your candles, Lisa and Paul.
This is the last station of the body.
Oops, sorry. At the place that purified his body. For me, the energy there is so strong. Then the candles are not candles now. I can feel the energy of Jesus here. I can feel the energy of so many people who did it before me. Then this energy of that place, the place that the naked Jesus will touch, is absolutely so strong. I know that when I'm taking people, some people are crying after touching the stone or visiting the church, even though they actually told me that they really don't mind about churches, because they're just born as Christians, but they never practice. But you know, it's something special that I know that do something for the people. This is the long line for the tomb, and we already know that I've been there early morning. The problem with the tomb for me is that I cannot take a video in it. I cannot take pictures. We cannot, no one, not only me. And at COVID time it wasn't a problem, but now it's not COVID time, as you can see. They are not allowing me to do that. Then in that case, I have already blessed it there. And because it's a special day, Exaltation of the cross, before we're going to light it, I want us to visit another secret place in the church. Excuse me. Usually tourists are not reaching that area, and it will take us another 5 minutes. Let me explain what we are going to visit. We are going to the lowest place of the church, and by the way, this is part of the Calvary. We've been above it. We are going to the lowest place in the church. It used to be a quarry at the time of Jesus, actually, at the time of King Herod. Then you can understand that it was outside the walls. Quarries are never inside the wall. I mean, there's no logic for that. On the way, you will see the Armenian chapel. But we are not stopping there because we are going to see, you know what, we are stopping there because of another reason for that feast. Heraclius, which is emperor of the 6th century, of the Byzantine time, he was, oh wow, I said it's going to be empty. He was Armenian oriented, and he brought back the cross that was stolen by the Persian in the 6th century. Then in that case, this is one of the reasons for that feast. But at 355, St. Helen came to here after they built the church, and she discovered, sorry, at 355 they opened the church for the visitors, but when she came to here around 326, they took her to here, and then they found 3 crosses. Remember that Jesus was crucified with the other 2. Then in that matter, she tried 2 crosses on the body of a woman or a man. There was a funeral that went through here, and why funeral? Remember, Jews have been buried outside the walls. The first 2 crosses, nothing happened, but the 3rd cross, which is the true cross, changed the story, and she was cured or resurrected, according to one of the stories. Then, let's go down to bless the candles for you. At the place that they found the 3 crosses. Excuse me, please. Thank you. And I said it's going to be empty. Yes, of course. Until I will be able to reach there, you can see the part of the quarry. Look at the stones. Beautiful white stones from the time of King Herod. And when King Herod died, they stopped doing it. Bless the candles next to the place that they found the crosses. Let's go up to light the candles. There's so many things to see in the church, and today I've been here from 7 a.m. and now it's around 12. Exaltation of the cross, triumph of the cross, salvation, salvation, salvation. Lisa M. Carter and your husband, I know that I'm not that you're watching my videos, but this is, let's face it, a surprise for you. I mean, that video. Then Paul, you know that, how much she loves you. Because I don't know if you know, but I know that she loves you very much. Then Lisa M. Carter, I'm blessing you for that idea. Let's leave the Armenian chapel, the chapel that we actually bless the candles where is a Catholic one. That you saw the evidence from the 1st century, actually 1st century BC. Look at the graffiti on the walls. Now, until we will reach there, please subscribe my channel, and thank you for blessing me by supporting me. It's important. By that I can actually create as many videos as I can. It gives you a lot of space, I must say. I'm lighting the candle from the holy fire, the Armenian holy fire, Greek Orthodox holy fire. Easter Saturday. And although Lizzie asked me for one candle, I decided that he deserved one. It's on cross. Ouch. I'm not easy. Alright. And let him do that and we'll be able to light the candle. Thank you. Let me do that. And one for you. Also, come from the holy fire. Here we are. And that is the front of the tomb of Jesus, next to the Golgotha, and at the place that the women saw the crucifixion according to the Armenian. And I'm happy. I'm happy to be right now with you. I don't know if you can hear the bells of 12 o'clock. Let me go outside. You might hear it better. This is a good ending for that very important video. Let's listen to it. If you have some questions, if you want to know more, please write me as much as you can. Thank you very much for seeing the next video. Bye bye.